When you spend your entire life towering over all those around you, occupying as much visual space horizontally as a signpost, and speaking with a voice that can only be compared to Egon from Ghostbusters, you invariably tend to grow up with a chip on your shoulder. My name is Spencer Sutherland, and the purpose of this speech is to inform you a little bit about who I am and what makes me tick. But in order to gain an appreciation of who I am, you first have to understand where I came from, and hopefully with this, you can also understand as well who it is I hope to become. But like all great stories, this one needs a beginning. I was born in Lakeland, Florida on February 1st, 1987. I spent most of my childhood growing up there, and as a matter of fact, so too did my wife. We later found out that we lived down the street from each other pretty much our entire lives. From the age of 6 to 15, I attended a magnet school called Rochelle, where I learned visual arts and also was enrolled in a program called Alpha, which stood for Advanced Learning Program for Higher Academics. After Rochelle, I attended Kathleen High School, where I met and later married my high school sweetheart. I also was enrolled in the Air Force JROTC program there, where I graduated with honors as the cadet commander at the rank of colonel. The crazy thing about this period, though, was actually that I turned down a nomination for a scholarship to the U.S. Air Force Academy to enlist in the Air Force for real-life experience. I guess my desire to escape the dark clutches of the academic institution found me at age 18 signing a 6-year contract for that real-life experience. I've served in the Air Force for a little over 7 years, been married for about the same. We have 2 kids, 5 and 3 years old. My first duty station was at Colorado Springs, where I worked in the military satellite communications career field. After about 3.5 years, I cross-trained into the cryptologic language analyst career field and got stationed in Monterey, California, where I learned Persian Farsi with the Dari dialect in about 63 weeks. And let me tell you, if you ever want to know what it feels like to breathe water, learn a language that fast. After then, we moved here to Fort Gordon in Georgia, and I've been stationed here ever since. Beyond work, though, like I said, I have a family, and every moment that I'm not working, I love spending time with them. Playing video games or sports, hunting, camping, shooting guns, and riding motorcycles. I am pretty much the all-American guy. I originally joined the military, though, to see the world and to serve my country. As it turned out, it gave me a lot of great experiences and opened a lot of opportunities, some of which I actually intended to look into myself prior to joining the Air Force. As silly as it sounds, I've always wanted to be the Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force as an enlisted personnel. It's a very prestigious title, and it's the highest enlisted rank you can achieve, but at the same time, it's a lot of responsibility. On the other hand, I would also love to work with military weapons technology in a private company like Lockheed Martin. In any case, the man I am and the decisions that I make now shape the man I hope to become, just like the decisions I made as a kid have turned me into the man that I am today. I hope that by sharing a few of these aspirations with you, as well as a little bit about my past and a little bit about my interests of who I am now, I was able to enlighten you a little bit about the person that I am. All that being said, if you do find that you've known a little bit more about me, then I've achieved my goal for this speech, and I hope you enjoyed the brief image that I've given you into my life. Thank you for your time.